Hello, my name is Miriam and welcome to my channel. I am a medium to people, pets, and the paranormal. Every Monday we do pick a card, every Wednesday we talk to our power animals, and every Friday you receive a channeled message. So my job is to bring you the intuition that you need to better guide you through your day, through your week with love, career, personal health. And then your job is to find a daily practice, a daily meditation practice that will enhance my work and then ultimately allow you to do the work yourself, to bring up your own intuition so that you can see for yourself what the week holds, what the day holds, so you can better navigate manifesting your dreams, bringing love into your life, or whatever it is you are trying to accomplish. So let's get started. What I want to do today is a 2020 read for love specifically. So I'm going to find a deck. I'm going to pick 3 decks and you're going to pick which one, and then I'll read each. So let me see which deck Spirit wants us to work with. I know this one for sure already. I will show you guys the decks in just a minute. This one, I'm kind of feeling these 3. Okay, so I'm going to hold up 3 cards. You're going to pick one. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. So deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Just pick one, whatever you feel first, whatever you're first drawn to, whatever first pops into your head, whatever, just go with your first instinct. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's start with deck 1. Some of you are coming out of a dry spell. And you're coming out of the dry spell, but you're coming out super cautious. You're coming out with a little chip on your shoulder. So if we're looking at love for 2020, you have got to take care of you. And I don't mean, sometimes when we say we're going to take care of ourselves, it turns into kind of a selfish, I'm going to take care of me, I'm not going to worry about anyone else. I'm not saying that. You need to take care of you, meaning, why have you been bringing to you the same patterns, okay? Before you can jump into something new, which I'm seeing for this group that I'm speaking to in particular, someone coming out kind of from left field, like someone you didn't expect, and you're like, ooh, they kind of swept me off my feet. But they're the same pattern for you, because you haven't figured out why you keep making the same mistakes, why you keep bringing to you this same person. I'm going to refer to male and female, but know that it's not gender specific, it's energetic, okay? So when I see for 2020 holds the opportunity for a lot of you to find marriage, okay? For those that are looking for marriage, that potential is there later on in the year, but you have got to, if you're with someone right now, that's not the person you're going to marry. If you are not with someone, you have got to do some more work on you. Find a therapist, meditation, yoga, journal, but you've got to figure out why you keep drawing to you this same type of person, okay? Before you can find this love, I feel for those of you that are single specifically, and I'll look at those of you that are in a relationship, but those of you that are single, or you're in kind of a half-assed relationship, get out of that relationship, okay? Because the group I'm speaking to right now are single and or should be single, and you know who you are, okay? There is such a strong potential. I'm seeing marriage. There is marriage down the line at the end of this year. I'm not saying you're going to get married by the end of this year, but you may be proposed to, or you may have that opportunity. But you have got to change your ways. You are just creating this pattern on top of pattern on top of pattern. And the only way to break that is to figure out who you are and why you make these choices. Yes, it usually goes back to mom and dad issues, right? That's kind of therapy 101. But you have to do that homework. You have to talk that out. You have to figure that out. You have to figure out who you are and what you want out of a relationship, because right now you're just kind of taking whatever's given to you instead of feeling like you can make conscious choices on what you want and what you don't want. Okay, so I feel like I have two groups in this deck right now. So that single group, that's where you're at. Listen, you have the potential to get married. You have the potential to meet, quote unquote, the one, even though I don't believe there's one person out there for us. I believe we have the choice to stay with one person. But you have that option, you have that ability, but there's restrictions to this. So I don't want you coming back to me at the end of 2020 and saying it didn't work, I never met anyone. Well, let me tell you why it didn't work. Because you refused to do the work on you, okay? So for this group that I'm talking to that's single or in this ridiculous relationship that you need to get out of the relationship and start working on you. You have the potential to be engaged this year. And I don't say that lightly, but you do. Okay. Now, but it's simple. You got to do the work, because what's going to happen is you're just going to meet a bunch of the same type of person and nothing's going to change. You have the ability to change your pattern. I'm not giving you some self-help mumbo jumbo. I'm genuinely saying for this group in particular, if you take the path of self-discovery, of learning who you are, stuff's going to change for you. Okay. Now, same deck. I'm looking at a group that some of you guys feel married and you're like in a little bit of a lull. It's not time. It's not about leaving the marriage. It's not about giving up. It's about redefining who you are in this relationship. And what's interesting is I remember some of this coming up in my 2020 read for you guys. It's about staying with the one you're with, but doing some of your own soul searching. You don't need to leave this marriage. You just need to find you again. You've lost yourself. You lost yourself in this person, and not in a bad way. I mean, it happens to all of us, but it's time for rediscovering you aside from being in a relationship with a partner. Okay. Who are you? What are the things you love? Who are you when you're not in relationship? Who are you just as a spirit in body, not a mother, a father, a partner? Just who are you? And that's all you need to find. You're not in a bad marriage. You're not in a bad relationship. You just lost you. And this happens, which is why it's so important that we have life outside of our partners. Okay. So doing that soul searching, men, masculine energy in particular, I want to kind of jump over to you. I feel like there's some masculine energy. Again, I don't look at gender. It's a masculine, female, or feminine energy. Okay. I'm feeling some of you that are more masculine energy, and that masculine energy is who you are, right? It's kind of your default, but I want you to tone it down a little and open up to some more feminine energy within yourself, more compassion, in order to kind of bring more balance to this relationship that you're in right now, this marriage, this partnership. Those of you that are listening that have a very masculine energy to you, I need you to tone that down and bring in some compassion and more feminine energy to balance out the relationship, because right now it's really imbalanced because you're way up here with that, and you need to find some internal balance of your masculine and feminine so that you can bring that into the relationship. Okay. Those with the feminine energy that are listening, you like to fix things. You like to be the one who resolves problems, who tames the beast, if you will. You're more than that, though. You're more than that in this life. You're not just here to solve problems and to fix everything. Get out of that stereotype and find who you are, okay? So for those of you that are in these relationships, I feel like they're good. I'm not feeling the need for you to run. I'm not feeling the need for you to leave a marriage. I'm feeling like it's all about self-discovery, who you are in relationship, and who you are on your own with nobody, no relationship, just who you are as spirit and body. But 2020 is such an opportunity for you guys to find this. And if you notice the theme here in this deck, it's both of you guys, whether you are single or you are the ones that are in a relationship, you have got to find you again. You've lost that. Some of you have to find you to heal you in order to bring to you this relationship. And some of you just need to find who you are again outside of relationship, outside of partnership. All right, let's move on to deck 2. Okay, deck 2, here we go. What do we got? Love 2020. I'm feeling some of you that have been in relationships for the same relationship for a really long time, married or not, it just feels like this relationship's run its course, and there's a sense of comfort there instead of a sense of love, being with the one. And sometimes there can be a lot of pressure when we talk about being with the one, because there's more than one person for all of us. The way you know you're with the one is, yeah, not every day is amazing. It's not a awful Hallmark movie, but there's peace and there's this sense of comfort, and not comfort meaning I don't want to face change, but just this warmth that you get when you go to sleep at night or when you hear their voice. And if you aren't experiencing that anymore, and I'm feeling like some of you aren't, just that warmth of home, then I think some of you need to rethink the relationship you're in. Some of you have been walking down this path, this road for a while, and you're getting older. And so you think, I don't know that I want to change. I'm older now. Doesn't matter. Age is not relevant. Society's decided age is relevant, but age isn't relevant. And it looks like you need change. I'm speaking specifically to some feminine energy. Again, I'm not masculine or feminine. I'm sorry, I'm not gender. I'm talking energy. So I'm looking at some specifically female energy out there that is tired, that's older, that's been in this relationship for a while, and you'd love to do something new. And you just want someone to say, yeah, you can do that. You can leave. A lot of people might think you're crazy, but you can leave and you'll be happier for it. I feel like you're almost to the point of, okay, I'm ready. I can do this. Now, I'm also feeling some masculine energy that is so busy controlling the people around him and managing the energy around him that he's missing sight of the love that's in the relationship. You're missing sight of why you're in it. This could be you or this could be your partner. Either way, this power and this control, it's not painful, there's no abuse, but it's causing some detriment to the relationship, and it's taking the love out, and this is only going to grow worse. It's not like it's going to get better. This need to control, this need to manage everything and everyone, it's not serving the relationship, and it's not creating balance, and that's going to start to wear on both of you eventually. And so these two groups I'm feeling, these feminine energies that have been in these relationships for a long time and are ready to move on, and this masculine energy that is just so busy trying to control and keep everything in order that it's actually bringing the relationship to a weird place. If you don't make changes now, changes will be made for you. And so 2020 is going to be about you navigating these relationships and yourself and making some difficult choices that are ultimately going to serve you in the end. For those that are in this relationship that I'm referencing, know that not everyone's going to support you, but it doesn't matter. Only you need to support you. You know what's right, and you know that this needs to be done. And you're going to be happier for it. Now, staying with deck 2, I want to look at those of you that are single. Those of you that are single in deck 2. Those of you that are single in deck 2, what do you need to know? I'm feeling a lot. Those of you that are single in deck 2, without even pulling cards yet, I'm feeling you guys enjoying the single life. I'm feeling you guys just enjoying having fun. Is there someone for you to meet? There is, but I feel like there's a lot more fun for you to have this year. I don't know that settling down right away is going to be what you want. I know I can feel that you're looking for love, but you're also enjoying yourself in the process, and I think that should continue. I think that I think that balance of work and play has been good for you. I think the freedom has been good for you. I think the desire to settle down hasn't fully kicked in, and that's okay. You're going to have the opportunity to settle down this year if you choose to take it, but I don't know if you're going to take it. I think that you're going to be a little more cautious. I'm seeing some feminine energy that is really strong in who they are and with their work and their career, and that shouldn't be derailed. And I agree with that. I think you should stay on that, continue to have fun. But I feel like this person that may come in isn't going to be able to fit into the intense lifestyle you already live, and so it might fade, and that's okay. If you choose to settle down in 2020, there'll be somebody else that's going to come in. But it's okay if you don't choose to settle down in 2020. You don't have to. You're going to have opportunity. Now, masculine energy out there. I'm feeling an older masculine energy that's looking and seeking love. That's going to happen. You're still healing some wounds from the past, some pain, some loss from the past. But 2020 holds some great opportunity for you. Actually, a couple different prospects I see coming in for you. And then I'm also feeling this younger masculine energy that's looking for love, but kind of looking in all the wrong places. You're looking for it, but you're not settling on energy that resonates with you. You're settling for energy that looks good to you. So for this younger masculine energy that's listening, I want you to get more familiar with finding and the energy that feels good, that resonates, not just what looks good. And once you tap into that, you also have the potential to meet the person you could potentially marry. You won't marry in 2020, but you have the potential to meet that person. It's really just about, this group is really about keeping, staying steady. Staying steady with where you're at and what you have, and not allowing others to interfere. You're on a good path. So that relationship, as long as you resonate with what feels right and not settle, you're going to meet that person. But 2021 is where it really will settle in, because you got a lot of other stuff, good stuff going on personally. Okay, let's do deck 3. Deck 3, what do we got? Deck 3, let's look at those that are married right now. Let's look at those that are a little bit older. Older masculine energies that are looking for relationship. Lots of change coming. So for those that are a little bit more masculine, I'm feeling a masculine, older energy that's looking for love. I feel multiple options coming in around May, June. I feel 2 different partners potentially coming in for you. But really, this is about you guys learning how to commit. This isn't so much about why can't I meet someone, what's going on. You're choosing to not commit. You're choosing to not pull the trigger and just settle down. So this specific masculine older energy that I'm feeling, I need you to make a choice, make a decision. What are you going to do? Pick someone. You're just kind of out there playing around, and then I feel like you're out there playing the field, and then you're asking, well, hey, how come I haven't met anyone or settled down? You have met a lot of nice people. You're choosing not to settle down. You have the potential. I'm not seeing marriage in 2020. I'm seeing potential to meet someone in 2020, more potential marriage 2021. But this older masculine energy in particular, I need you to make a decision. I need you to choose somebody. And it's not just choose anybody. It's start connecting with people on a deeper level. I feel like you are not connecting on a deeper level, that you've kept everything really superficial, and then you kind of turn around and go, hey, how come I'm not, how come I can't find anyone? Well, because you won't engage with someone that is more honest, that is more deep, that carries and resonates more with who you are, not with just not just with the superficial. So this older masculine energy that's listening right now, I need you to commit. I need you to get real, get serious. And there's a woman around you, a feminine energy around you that is actually very interested. So settle down. The energy is very nice. There's no reason why you two couldn't. You've met a lot of people that really you could do well with. You just have chosen to not settle down. I'm also looking at some younger masculine energy that is single, still wanting to play the field. I feel that an older prospect could be coming in for you, which could be very good for you around June. Are you going to choose to settle down? I'm not really feeling this younger masculine energy wanting to settle down. I'm feeling like you're enjoying playing the field and you're enjoying what you're doing. And so it's like you ask me, am I going to meet someone? And I kind of feel like I'm going to say to you, well, yeah, you'll meet a lot of guys, but do you really want to settle down, So I think it's about you, again, I don't know what it is with this deck, but you guys need to make the choice. And I feel like some of you are listening right now and going, that's not true. No one likes me. I haven't met the right person. No, it's you. You're the one that's turning these people away or turning them off. You're the one that isn't, laying down a foundation for a potential relationship. A lot of this is on you. So take the responsibility. Okay, let me see. I've got some females out there, female energy. I got some female energy out there that is really going to do well this year. You're going to meet 2 partners, different times. Both are actually going to be very good for you. It's just a matter of ultimately logistics. So they're saying, so for those feminine energies I'm speaking to right now, you're going to meet 2 partners around June. And it's really just about logistics on why one will stick and why the other won't. Maybe that one actually will take a job traveling, which if that happens, don't be heartbroken, even though you were a good match, because that wasn't the one for you. That partner was not the right one for you. Actually, this other partner is perfect. It's like everything's going to move seamlessly around you to give you what it is that you need. I see potentially a winter wedding. It could move very quickly because you're very well suited for each other, and you could find that a winter wedding absolutely happens. So there's a lot of potential. I want to address really quickly those that are married. I'm feeling that those that are married are feeling just a little bit like they're drowning, like they're a little bit underwater, like everything is just overwhelming. Life has just been really hard. I'm feeling a lot of you have kids in the picture, and it's really brought this wedge in the relationship. It's really, I'm not feeling like that it's about leaving the relationship. I'm feeling it's about making some serious conscious decisions to be together, and as silly as it sounds, but rekindle that relationship. You guys are in good marriages. They've been forgotten. The marriage has been forgotten. The two of you alone without family has been forgotten. And it's really just about rekindling that. And it's going to take time. It's not like you're going to go out on one date and be like, oh, wow, I love you again. This is amazing. It's going to take some time. I feel like it's going to take about 6 months of making these conscious choices to be together and to do these things. And honestly, it might be kind of hard in the beginning where you don't really feel like doing it, but it's going to play out well for you, because you're going to get that spark back. You're going to realize like, wow, it's something as simple as like just getting a babysitter. It's almost like you've been so consumed with life that you forgot that was an option. Simple things, because this marriage doesn't have to end. It just needs to be found again. Okay. All right, so there's love specifically for 2020. Make sure you subscribe, and then I'll see you in a couple days.